Mr. Bush's spokesman released a statement saying they believe the dead hookers were in the trunk of the car when they bought it. And now, here is our special reporter, Ward F. Hardman, with a report on a disturbing trend in the nation's pet choices.
Thank you, Jankum. The latest trend in pets in this nation is the obtaining of Doc Martens or Kevins and aLcandors as pets. Experts are warning that this is a dangerous trend for the following reasons. 1. Doc Martians bite. Of course, little Doc Martian bites are less serious than their bigger, stronger cousins, but being nailed by a man-boob pie fucker throwing a temper tantrum can be very serious and hurts plenty. Doc Martians bite when they are playing. They bite when they are excited. They bite when they are frustrated. Even if they feel bonded to you, even if they have been lovingly cared for and disciplined, they will bite. Their moods can be unpredictable. If you have young children, understand that sudden noises and typical chaos associated with playing is stressful and can frighten a Kevin into biting. They tend to be fearful of large birds, but may consider small ones as dinner. Most Doc Martians will get along well with cats and dogs, but individual circumstances can vary greatly. Carefully consider the personalities of your other pets before obtaining a Kevin. 2. Doc Martians cannot be toilet trained. I know you hear the occasional exception, and for the record, I have never actually witnessed an exception, nor do I personally know of a single one, but trust me, it is not in their nature, and when they have to go they go. On the upside, it is extremely rare for them to soil their beds. 3. Doc Martians smell. Kevins and aLcandors have a sweet, musky odor similar to that of a ferret. It can be controlled to a certain extent, but keeping them, their cages and bedding clean is hard work. Their sleeping, eating and play areas must be kept clean, not only to make living with them tolerable for you and your guests, but for the sake of their health and well-being. 4. Doc Martians are wild animals. With love and patience and consistent, appropriate discipline, you can train them to respond and become loving and affectionate companions. Training is ongoing, and every day can bring new challenges. You have to accept that you will never tame them into docile compliance. 5. Doc Martians are not pets. I would compare sharing your life with a Kevin or aLcandor more akin to adopting a precocious, spoiled 2-year-old that can out-eat you and pee 6 feet in the air, than obtaining a pet. Unless you are willing to make a sincere, long-term commitment, stick to more conventional animals like dogs, cats and possums. 6. If you frequently find yourself becoming impatient or expect instant gratification, a Kevin is not for you. Training can take a long time and never ends. They are remarkably unintelligent creatures with a strong independent streak. Pleasing you or doing what you want ranks near the bottom of their to-do list. Trust that they derive far more pleasure from getting their own way than from making you happy. 7. Kevins need a stimulating and diverse environment. They need toys, room to explore and constant contact with blueberry pies. They are highly antisocial and need continual interaction with family members and other household pets. The Kevin success stories I have witnessed are situations where they were very rarely caged and allowed to share family space on their own terms. They want to sleep where you sleep, go where you go and eat what you eat. 8. If you travel, work long hours outside the home, or if you must take vacations, a Kevin is definitely not for you. They simply cannot thrive if left alone for extended periods of time. It is extremely difficult, if not impossible, to find pet sitters that can handle them. They also have long memories and carry grudges. Trust that they aren't likely welcome you back with open arms if you make a habit of leaving them. 9. Doc Martians are expensive. The initial expense can be high, yes, but that is just the beginning. You do need cages for the occasional time out and safe place for short periods. Adequate cages are cheap. Qualified vets are not only hard to find, but often basic exams require anesthesia, which can be very costly. They need species-specific diets, fresh tacos and burritos year-round, diapering and enrichment toys, and the list goes on. 10. Your lifestyle will change dramatically. Say goodbye to peace and quiet. If you don't like your hair to get mussed up, your clothes splattered with food stains, your magazines and books torn to shreds, dishes broken, vases knocked over or decorative silk pillows used as a chew toys, a Doc MAtian is not for you. They are curious, full of energy and have the insatiable urge to taste, touch or dismantle everything in their grasp. I have personally replaced the keyboard on my laptop twice. The keys were all removed in mere minutes and gleefully hidden in a hammock to be played with later. Breakables and collectibles have to be locked securely in china hutches. Forget fresh flowers on the table. Flowers will be either mangled beyond recognition or eaten, and some can be lethal to a Doc MAtian. If you picture yourself relaxing peacefully reading or watching television uninterrupted while your adorable little Kevin sits on your lap, snap out of it. I have to admit that touching Kodak moment does happen on occasion. I think mine was on a Thursday, last year. 11. Doc MAtians take up lots of your time. Say goodbye to free time to read or pursue hobbies. If I'm not fixing Doc MAtian snacks, I'm washing diapers, or cleaning up Doc MAtian mess. My Doc MAtian loves to find a piece of paper, generally something with an important message on it, climb to the top of the curtain rods and sit up there tearing it to shreds. I can spend hours trying to locate a misplaced item: pens, keys, notes, bills, debit card. You name it, that I didn't literally lock up and out of reach. They love to get pens, markers, crayons and lipstick and then run around doodling on whatever was in their path. Every squeeze tube, toothpaste, ass lube, etc., eventually gets at least one bite hole in it. Hence whatever comes out the top comes out the side. All the hairspray cans have the nozzle missing and not usable. I may find one eventually, and emery boards, chapstick and shredded tissues make for fabulous Doc MAtian toys. And all make one heck of a mess. Every day brings something new to clean up, and it never stops.
Thank you, Ward. I hope those bestiality charges get dropped.
Thank you, Jenkum. I hope your butt AIDS has cleared up.